Hey guys! Alright, so today in honor of spring and summer finally being here, at least where I live, it's been a long winter, I'm going to share a few of my favorite highlighters and just general like glow products. I actually only have two highlighters that I'm going to share today just because I've kind of been pretty loyal to them lately, but then I have some products that will just help your skin look more glowy and help your highlighter look better. Okay, so the first one is one that I'm honestly almost out of because I have a tiny version of it, and it's Benefit's High Beam. This is like maybe a deluxe sample. It's pretty big for a deluxe sample, but I just found it on eBay because I didn't want to spend money on the whole thing. I absolutely love wearing this just every day. It's not a really bright, shiny, like alien looking highlight, which is fun sometimes, but it's great just for work or just when you kind of want that nice summer, I just got a little bit of sun glow. Anyway, I basically use it every day. I love it so much, and it looks like I have a lot, but it's kind of just like up on the side, so I'm actually really close to being out. And then the second highlight that I love, I actually shared this already in my, I believe I shared it in my 2016 favorites, but it's a eyeshadow from the Morphe 350 palette. And I'll show you which one. If I can get this open. There we go. And you can tell which one it is because it's the one that I've hit pan on. So it's the one right there. And unfortunately it doesn't have a name for it. None of these have names, but if you have the palette, it's just, you know, you can find it. And I love it so much. It's a really bright highlight. Like, it's really great. I like to use it in like fall and winter more just because it kind of just adds an unearthly glow. I love it. It mixes really well with like dark lipsticks. Like if you want to pull off a dark lipstick, you need a glowy face. That'll make it look amazing. Highlights help. They help you look glowy, they help you look dewy, but if you really want a dewy look, you have to prepare your skin. And not just the day you want a dewy look. You need to moisturize every day, find the moisturizer that works for your skin. So there's a couple of different types of products that I use. I'm kind of addicted to moisturizers, so this isn't very hard for me. I actually had to like cut it down a little bit for this video. But something I've been using, the one I've been using for the longest is this Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. And I've had this for a little less than a year. And yeah, I'm like halfway done, so totally worth the money. And it's basically just a ton of essential oils mixed together. That's mainly what it is. It smells really good. If you like lavender, that's like the main scent that pops out in this. I would definitely smell it before buying it though, because I know not everyone's big on like a ton of like herbal smelling things together. But you just put it on at night. I put it on like after I wash my face, and I put my toner. If my face is feeling kind of oily already, I'll just use this as my moisturizer. If it's feeling dry, I'll put it on after the moisturizer. So it's basically the last thing that you do before you go to bed. And it's really nice. And lavender is supposed to be good for relaxation. And so it kind of puts me in like a sleepy mood, and I really like that. But it's also just, it's a nice light moisturizer basically, and it helps calm redness, soothe any breakouts, and just kind of balance your skin. Unless you have really dry skin, I would not recommend using this in the morning. It's not always the greatest under makeup. If my skin's especially parched, I'll use it under makeup and it's fine, but if you have any sort of oil on your skin, it's a little too heavy. It's a good bedtime. I mean, it is called a midnight recovery concentrate, so it was not intended for that. Next is my favorite primer, because you need a good moisturizing primer to help you look dewy, obviously. And my favorite right now is this, I picked this up when I went to Paris last year, and this is the same bottle I still have, and it's the Embryolisse, I think. I haven't actually heard anyone say it. And it's the Lait-Creme Concentrate. This is it here. It's very well loved, as you can see. And it's so moisturizing. You only need a tiny bit, so it's not even that expensive here, and it'll last you forever. So yeah, you can get it here. It's a huge brand. It's not like a discovery made by me. But I was there, so I thought, why not? I'll pick it up here. It's basically a 3-in-1 product. Apparently it can be used to wash your face. I haven't had a lot of luck with that, and I have face washes that I like, so that doesn't, I don't really care about that. It is a great moisturizer. I like to use it after face masks, after clay masks. But it is also a great primer. Just make sure to use like a little bit less because it's really rich. A lot of people have compared, if you're familiar with Glossier's Rich Moisturizer, a lot of people have compared that to this. So it is, yeah, it's not a lightweight moisturizer, but it's a great primer. I don't know how it works, but it does. It's a great primer. It just kind of smooths your face out, makes it ready for makeup, and it definitely gives you a dewy look, of course. And speaking of Glossier, I do have a Glossier product, and if you watched some of my videos before, you know that I am a Glossier rep, so kind of had to include something. A lot of my daily skin and makeup routine have Glossier. I kind of purposely limited the amount that I put in this video just because I don't want every video that I make to be a giant ad. I do use other brands besides Glossier, but I had to include Balm.com. If you're familiar with Glossier, you're definitely familiar with this, and it is pretty badly beaten, so I don't know what the point of showing you this is, but I'm going to do it anyway. And this is the coconut one, because you can't see that on here. It's the only one I own. I have had a chance to try the other ones. They did a pop-up where I live, a little pop-up shop, and I'm definitely going to be getting more flavors. I just haven't yet, but this is definitely still my favorite. It just smells, it smells like coconut oil. It kind of smells like, people say it smells like the beach, and I don't know why, but that's right. I don't know when in the world I've gone to the beach and smelled coconut, but it just kind of smells like sun and suntan lotion, and I don't know. It smells great, and it's great for summer. But I mainly use it on my lips, but if I need like a little extra highlight and I'm not wearing very much makeup that day, this is perfect. I just put a little bit and just dab it on my cheeks, on my nose, the usual highlight spots, you know. And something I've added a little bit more recently, as in like the past couple weeks, to my routine is this Rodin luxury face oil. And you can see I have a deluxe sample. This is not the full-size bottle. It's actually pretty big. And actually the lovely people at Rodin sent this over to me. They sent me the face and body oil and also a lipstick, which was pretty awesome, like a full-size lipstick. Anyway, so thank you, Rodin. I am having a blast trying out this face oil. It smells amazing. I don't know, I think rose, I would say rose is the main scent. Yeah, but it's very earthy. It has a lot, like the Kiehl's Concentrate, it has a ton of essential oils in it, so I would definitely go smell it. I know they sell them at Nordstrom, so if you have a Nordstrom counter near you, go smell it at least, because you either love it or you hate it. It's pretty strong. But I have been using this, just patting it like 2 or 3 drops, which is what I do with the Kiehl's as well, and putting it on my palms and just patting it on my face. I like to do that after my regular moisturizer or after a mask. And I've also been using it as a highlight. I've done that for the past week and I really like it. It smells really good, of course. And then I just put like a drop on my fingertip and then I'll just pat it into my, I mainly just do my cheeks and my nose because it is, I mean, it's an oil, so it's pretty glowy. I don't want to look too sweaty. But it looks really nice and I'm liking that a lot. Alright, and the final product, because I definitely picked too many products for this, you always need a good spray that is really going to help you look dewy, and this is my favorite right now, the Badescu Rose Spray. It has a long name, but it's the Rose Spray. Everyone knows it. It's a pretty popular product. You've probably heard of it already. I am getting really low on it, and honestly I've kind of like watered it down because I'm like putting off buying more, but it's so strongly rose scented that you can do that. Anyway, you can also, a lot of people have like finishing sprays, makeup setting sprays that they use that give them a dewy effect. You can use that as well. I've never had a lot of luck with finishing or makeup setting sprays. I don't know. I just don't think they do a whole lot for me particularly. I don't know if I just haven't found the right one yet. But I love just water sprays. Either tea tree oil sprays. Right now I love rose sprays. It just smells really nice. Especially in the summer, it's nice to have this in your bag. If you start getting kind of gross and sweaty, you can just spray it on your face and you feel a little bit fresher. I am looking to get one that has SPF in it for the summer to kind of refresh my sunscreen. But right now, Loving this. Really great for a refresher. And if you spray it on right before you put on your highlighter and then put on your highlighter, it makes you so much more glowy. It's amazing, especially if it's a powder highlighter. Alright, so those were my main picks for highlighting and glowy looks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. The link is down below, and you can click the little button next to it and get notified when I post new videos. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thanks.